Hey YouTube, what's up? This is John coming at you. Hey, I was out the other day with my cameras and was filming some sunset stuff, around the sun, looking for comet element, etc. Just out kicking around, having a good time. And I saw this, what I thought was a plane at the time. Didn't really pay it any attention. The camera was on my tripod, and I had my back turned to it for a minute or so. And when I came back and finally examined it yesterday, I said, "Whoa, this is not a plane here. This is a bona fide UFO, guys. Daylight sunset sighting." So that was the original film you just saw there. This is, I believe, I brought it into Adobe Premiere. Yeah, this is at 150 zoom here. You can see a little bit more detail. This thing spins and undulates. Definitely a very colorful UFO. The speed maintained the same, and its climb was pretty consistent the whole time through. What was interesting is when this thing left the viewing frame, it kind of changed, and it had some kind of effect on my camera. The camera actually zoomed in and out 3 times very quickly, probably more quickly than I could have done with my own hand. So, and my hands weren't on the camera at the time. Like I said, I just wasn't paying attention. Had I known this was what it is and appears to be, I would have certainly been more focused and zoomed in on it. I certainly wouldn't let it just leave the viewing plane. But so here it is again at 200. This is with I'm going to use the jog feature to just kind of go back and forth. You can see how it changes over time, and it has a certain repetition to its change. Its undulation kind of morphs from top to bottom. The colors shift. It is again a very colorful object, but the colors seem to shift in some kind of a logical way. It goes from like green to red, back to purple. Get some nice greens and turquoise in there too. I also noticed now on the 200 zoom here, there are some satellites that become prominent that are surrounding this object. They flash on. Mostly you'll see them to the left of the object, but at the 400 zoom, you see quite a bit of detail of other multiple objects around the primary. So it's the 400 viewing was very, very interesting. I'm going to blow this up for myself so I can better see it here. Yeah, so this is, again, the jog is on, so I'm kind of going back and forth, and you can see, it'll get sprites and bright colors periodically. See the satellite to the left? That comes on sporadically, and then it kind of moves on, purple on the bottom, green on the top, and very interesting footage. There were some more satellites that just kind of moved on, and at the lower right there is my mouse because I'm having to adjust the viewing here because I'm zoomed in. You can see nice purples. And here's this, at this point it kind of changed, got a little fuzzy, and this is when I noticed the zoom go in and out. So whatever this thing was playing games with my camera. Because as I said, the camera was just on the tripod, fixed focused on that portion of the sky. I did not have my hands on it at the time. It was about this time right here is when the zoom kind of freaked out all by itself, or it had a little help from our friend there. Anyway, pretty interesting stuff right there. And you can see it just kind of dances along, changes its colors, cool colors, no doubt about that. There's no noise, no nothing. You can see it has no wings, has no tail, doesn't have any landing lights or anything like that. It's a full-blown daylight UFO, so really pleased to have caught it, and I've been out that day. Here it is. I believe this is the 400 zoom now, and you can see a little bit more detail here on the satellites that surround this guy. pixelated at 400, but you know, still you get the idea. And it's just kind of moving along, doing its thing. Straighten out the view here so I can keep it in the plane. And you know, it's almost pure white there, but you know, you can see there's, you know, some kind of envelope surrounding this thing because it's changing that much. I'm going to restart here in a second. There we go. There is another satellite blink to the left, and this is where it starts to change a little bit. You get a couple of brighter flashes, and that's when the zoom was kind of affected at that point in time. So, and here it is. I think this is the final zoom here at 400, and I'm using the jog. And I think this is the one where we could see right there. You see the satellites? There were some black ones, and watch these white ones pop up. See the white one above it? And then there's a whole bunch of, see right here, these white clusters come around it. Check this out. See that? If you look real closely, there's, I don't know, about 20 or 30 white clusters around this primary object. And then a couple of sporadic black ones appear. But look at those white ones. They really come out at the 400 level focus. So really cool. Really cool. And this thing was charged. Whatever it was. You could tell I'm a little tickled pink. My first daylight UFO on video. It's a rare event for me anyway. So here it is, you know, changing colors, cool colors. There's a little black anomaly that popped up around it. You know, in the full view, you just wouldn't see any of that. So I'm glad I decided to take it into blow it up 400, and a lot of different things pop out at you here. Cool purple, changing. No shortage of colors on this guy. He's just moving right along. You'll notice as it proceeds, when it left the viewing plane is when it affected zoom, and you'll see something interesting when it hits that point. And I think with the jog on it, I move it back and forth so you'll be able to see. It's still got a little bit of ways to go before it leaves the viewing plane. You see it here, yeah. Still climbing. A couple of satellites there. It does it. Every now and then gets a little white satellite on its crown. It's moving along. Nice turquoise flash there. Seems to be spherical. Maybe some morphine on this object. Not too prominent. Nice greens there. So now it's going from white to purple to green. Just about to get out of the film viewing plane here. And this is where I noticed it just jetted out some type of black energy from itself, and you know, that was about the point in time that the zoom lens freaked out by itself. See here it's coming up. You can see it change. It got a little brighter there. And then boom, right there. You see those black beams come out? Boom, boom, right there. See that? Just kind of spiral around there. And that's when the camera freaked out. So, really interesting, huh? At least I thought so. Yeah, I have no idea what that is, but I do know that was the point in time where on the primary footage, where there is no zoom used, that's where the picture just went in and out. And then at that point, it just flew out of view. I mean, this thing had some type of intelligence. I mean, it was playing with my camera. Wow. I mean, what can I say? So here it is coming out of view. There's the black orbitals that spun out of there, and this was the end of the footage here. Anyway, I got to get going. I'm running out of time, guys. Hope you enjoyed the film. I know I did. I'm happy to have caught it. So we'll talk to you later then. Okay.